Okay, let's see what we've got. This will be an interesting one. Going to leave it on 100, or maybe we're going to enlarge it. This will be a challenging one to enlarge. Now this user interface is a pain. I really hate it. Get lost when that happens. Don't know how this is going to look. We're going to give this a wintry colour scheme. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here Philosophy Now. We're mainly interested in him. Philosophy Now. Philosophy. What is philosophy? It's really, I don't understand it. Trying to understand how things work, how the world or how life works. I do feel philosophy is a bit silly. You know, there are other ways of looking at life, and for some reason philosophy doesn't answer my important questions. Makes me think of my father, who's an asshole. He goes to a philosophy group called, I think it's called the School of Practical Philosophy, or the Sydney School of Practical Philosophy. So it's meant to be practical, it's meant to, I guess, be used in everyday life. And the thing of the matter is, he's been going to this group for so many years, and yet I don't see any tangible, that looks interesting, I don't see any tangible improvement in him as a person. He's still a bully and an asshole. He still doesn't do anything to be kind to me. He treats me like shit when I'm with him, so I don't spend time with him anymore. I've forbidden myself to see him. He's not going to have the upper hand on me because I'm going to be away from him, and that's the only way I have power over him, is to stay away, is to stay separated. I don't even answer his texts. He hates my photocopier work. He doesn't believe in it. When I was living with him, he tried to stir me up. He kept causing trouble, and basically he kept trying to provoke me into a rage so he could throw me out, and eventually he threw me out. So I don't call my dad a very wise kind of a person or a learned person. He's a dick. He's a slut. I hate his guts. I don't like my dad. He's going to have to apologise. He doesn't like my photocopier work. Fine, I hate you too, fucktard. You can go fuck yourself, slut. You're not going to tell me that my art is not good just because you don't agree with it, just because you think it's too eccentric. It's not your fucking problem, Dad. You're not my fucking father. You're just as good as the bullies at school, and they can go fuck themselves as well. I have a lot of fucking baggage, folks. A lot of bullying baggage. So my dad is one of the mean and horrible crowd. He's going to be treated as such. He's going to be treated with contempt, with disrespect, because he doesn't deserve any kind of fucking respect. And his philosophy has not taught him how to be nice. He worships a goddess called the Gita. Well, it's not a goddess, I think it's a series of writings, the Gita, and it's shit. Gita doesn't teach him nothing. It The Gita is not wisdom, it's evil. Evil dressed up as wisdom. The Gita. What is the fucking Gita anyway? What sort of fucktardery is that? No, that looks really nice. The colours in that, brilliant. But yeah, the Gita is not something that teaches anything. It doesn't work. It's just another so-called religion, another fucking piece of shit. We're going to make this into something. We're going to try and work out how to crop this image. So we're just putting this face in the frame. I think it's B5. But basically my dad just doesn't get it. He's not wise. Just because he studies, he's again using the weak parts of himself. You know, he's not achieved any wisdom through the Gita or through the school of philosophy. He hasn't. There's no wisdom. There's only foolishness. He calls my photocopier art foolish. I call his fucking shit foolish. Go fuck yourself, tard. Go fuck yourself, daddy. Until you fucking apologise. Because I'm going to keep doing my art. I don't have to live with you, so fuck you. You're not got no fucking authority or power over me. You are a dick. Go fuck yourself. You don't like my language and my middle finger? Go fuck yourself. It's your fucking problem, not mine. Because you are a problem, daddy. You are a fucking problem. Wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. I think it's going to be there. But yes, philosophy hasn't taught you, daddy, how to be a nice and caring father. You know, I'll never forget when you hated my work and you tried to stop me from doing it when I was a teenager. I was so proud of myself when I was showing off my stuff to you. I was so proud that I'd found something that I'm finally good at, that my disability can't stop. I tried so many things when I was young. I wanted to learn how to program a Commodore 64 computer, but I couldn't learn how to code. So I really was upset that my disability prevented me from coding. But I tried to learn not by the manual, but by trying to learn bits of the manual, because I'm not good at learning from books. And learning to code is a book learning, and I haven't got the ability to learn with books. I'm not a book learner. I do things hands-on. This is mostly a hands-on thing, and I'm good at it. And I just wish you didn't treat it with such contempt, Father. You know, I wish I could be friendly with you. I wish I could be your daughter and not fight with you every time we talk about the things in our lives. That this photocopier art is not foolishness. It's brilliance. It's my own form of genius, and you don't recognise my genius, and that's an insult. That hurts me, Father. Do you know how painful it was when you ripped up those pictures of mine? Do you know how fucking upsetting that was? Do you know how much those tears were that I cried that afternoon when you told me to hand them over and you tore them up? You're very fortunate it wasn't a fucking masterpiece that you destroyed. But you still destroyed them, and that hurt my feelings, Dad. Anyway, I was thinking a bit more enlargement. How big we make it? Yeah, we didn't have to distort the aspect ratio, so maybe we can call this demo quits. So does the photocopier.